We are working it today with Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray and Christmas. And Andy, good to see wages and benefits are both going higher and at a fast pace.
Yeah, we finally started to see some improvement in wages. It's been such a slow, lagging indicator in the economy, and the fact that the labor market is tight and wages are finally starting to rise is very good news.
Is it indicative of the low unemployment rate? Are people now being forced to pay more for top workers?
Yeah, it's still not as much as we would have expected with how low unemployment has been and how tight the labor market is. We expect over the next couple of months, as things continue to tighten and fewer people start to come back into the workforce, that those wages will start to rise.
You are actually watching what's going on with the gender gap. What are you seeing there? What do you have to report?
Yeah, so we've been doing some surveys since the Me Too and Time's Up movement to see if these issues that were raised by these social movements actually made changes in the workforce. And we saw some good news. Back in January, when we looked and surveyed to see how many companies were looking at pay disparity and pay parity within their workplaces, only 48% of companies said they were actively reviewing it. Just this month, we saw that 58% were reviewing it. So that's on the rise, as well as 3% of companies said that they saw women asking for more and negotiating more in their interviews.
Really? That's a good sign.
Yeah, so all good news. We started to actually see some of these social movements translate into real changes in the workplace.
What would be some of your tips for women who want to ask for a raise and might feel a little reticent about going to the boss?
Yeah, one of the best things to do is lay down some groundwork. So go to your boss and say, what do I need to do to get to that next level? Get some milestones down on paper in writing so that if you haven't this time, the next time when you approach your boss for a raise, you can say, look, I met these milestones and I feel like I deserve it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming on the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.